Welcome, and you tuned in to another edition of Homage Speaks. When homage is due, homage is paid. And we got to pay homage to the New Orleans Saints for doing AP a solid and trading him to the Arizona Cardinals for a six-round pick. Now, I do think both teams win. You gain a draft choice, and AP upgrades the running back position for the Arizona Cardinals because they're missing David Johnson, who's out with an injury. AP bet on himself in the offseason, putting his price tag a little too high, and teams who could have used his services, such as the Patriots or the New York Giants, were not willing to pay the money that AP wanted coming off his second knee injury. So the Saints were the option that was given to him. With the Saints being the option given to him, he was brought in to be the Thunder to the other Thunder of Mark Ingram. But after they drafted Alvin Kamara in the third round, we all knew that Alvin Kamara was a back that fits the skill sets needed of a Darren Sproles or Pierre Thomas or a Reggie Bush in the Champagne's offense. And Alvin Kamara has been nothing short of amazing in that role, and he solidified his position to have to get time on the field. With that being said, let's bring in the Arizona Cardinals. AP is doing a great job of remaining a professional, but now it's time to wake up that monster because with the Arizona Cardinals, though you're walking into one of the worst offensive lines in the league, ranked very low, you have an opportunity to prove to everyone and to yourself that you can still play this game at a high level. I've seen some runs with the Saints. I think the burst is still there. I think you're still able to pound it and run it hard. And I think you'll actually help the offense from a standpoint of you being the running back and the vision that you have could possibly help the offensive line. You'll be able to see some holes and some cracks that they are opening for you, and you can get a chance to showcase your ability and what you've been working on in the offseason to get yourself back ready to play football. I look at you as relatively fresh. You haven't even had 25 carries on the season. I think you're at 21 for 81 yards, which is what you used to do in a bad game. But make no mistake about it, Bruce Arians is one of the top five play callers in the game. He will figure out a way to implement Adrian Peterson in this offense. Make no mistake about it, they already running a lot of three wide receiver sets, double tight sets, two receivers to the left. They do it all. And most of all, he can run out a single back, which is something we've seen him do for years and years in Minnesota. Yes, he has run with a fullback. Shout out to Jerome Felton, who earned a Pro Bowl berth off blocking for AP the 2,000-yard season. But make no mistake about it, AP has ran out of the double tights, stretch, and zone read plays as much as any other back in this league. And I think AP is ready to rock and roll. Chris Johnson, I know you was claiming you wanted AP, but you had to be gone for AP to fit in properly and to be able to put on the 28. If a team needs a solid running back, Chris Johnson is available for you. But with that being said, AP, it's about redemption and it's about time that you remind everybody that you're one of the greatest running backs of all time. And with that being said, this marks another edition of Homage Speaks.